All right, everybody. It's really is that late? I got up around close to 2, and this should say it's 2:23. The reason for this one is because I say stuff about the way the government's handling Trump and other people, and it's all out there for everybody to see, and it's kind of backfiring, which is good. And I don't even want to see Trump as president again and all that, but it's his top story down there. But when I hear him in a couple of interviews, and maybe this was part of the interviews, and you're looking at an hour and 18 minutes of this interview, and this is just recently. When he sits like this for an interview, I haven't heard any of it. I like the way he talks when he's like one-to-one, not being in front of a microphone, telling all his followers like Patty, telling the rest of my family what to do. And look what happened. They got in a shitload of trouble. They're all in trouble, just like Patty and Wayne and the rest of my family and everybody else that they had involved and putting me in jail many times. Guess what? I'm proving it, right? So I'm into
unprecedented.
this.
You are the first former president to run for re-election in more than 100 years. You are facing 4 indictments. You have an incredibly significant lead in the GOP primary polls. But I want to ask you this, Mr. President. Why do you want to be president again?
Okay. Good question. Now, I told you let me show you what I did first. These whores. Now, when my sister Tina, right here, 518-859-3771. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at Family Guy. Look at what I said to her. See, if you didn't see the Tina and Christina, Tina, whatever, and Teresa's video on YouTube, then you'll see what they did when I contacted them for the first time in like 20 years. And man, you wait till you hear that. I forgot to go there. How are you? So, I try to sleep. When I wake up, it's right on my mind. So here I am again. Oh, this is such a good Family Guy. It's really old. They called Walmart something else. Kind of a smiley face. Remember when Walmart had those smiley faces? Okay. Listen to what he says. It's so hot, they're using all the electricity.
God, it's awful in here. This is even worse than getting herpes from a toilet seat.
Oh, this is great. Listen to this.
It's me.
Oh, hey! I had such a great time with you last night.
Listen, there's something I have to tell you. I just got back from the doctor. I have herpes. I think you should get yourself checked out.
Oh
Talk to the toilet.
Will you stay?
What?
Will you stay with me even knowing that I have herpes?
Yes, I will.
Joni?
Yeah?
I don't have herpes. I just needed to know that you'd stay.
You say I only hear what I want.
See, they got a cut screen. You got the toilet, you got her. And I got the toilet with a phone right on the seat. And when he talks, the lid goes up and Dad got herpes. Right? That's funny shit. So anyway, after I've been sending her stuff, I completed my day, right? And then it's like, understand this, both your... See, I haven't spoke to my nieces. They were 13 years old, okay? That's how long it is. That's her older daughter. Celeste is younger. It's the second one. Okay, so, see, boy, when I contact them, I'm gonna. They think it's a joke. Then I go, I'll have YouTube videos for both their names. Meaning I'm going to put their name there. I'm going to say some things and send them the link. And I go, thank the convicts, Pat and Wayne. I go, payback is a bitch on a cold platter, so start your lying. Yeah. So anyway, Where is it? Where? Right there. Okay. So now, why does he want to be president? Now, I'm not going to critique this hour and 20-minute thing and then have my critique could be like 9 hours, right?
But I want to ask you this, Mr. President. Why do you want to be president again?
Well, it's a very simple answer, and I can give it very easily. It's called Make America Great Again. Our country is in serious trouble. I don't think we...
If he can, go for it, because he is so fucking right, people. Listen, I was all on that Trump bandwagon just because I didn't know too much, right? Only what I seen. I mean, I know everything, and there's not a lot out there except for his him being Trump. Not after he became president. Then I noticed that this guy is like, whoa, right? So I wasn't a Trump fan anymore. Now when I say with everything happening with the government and what they're doing to people, it's all out there, and this country is so fucked up. So fucked up. Now, I was a big Joe Biden fan. Again, I get fooled, like with Patty and Wayne. He gets up there and he starts talking. Boy, how can you not? Like with Zelensky and, the whole thing that just happened, right? So
We've ever been so low in terms of certainly opinion, world opinion, and country opinion. People are devastated. They look at what's happening with millions of people coming in, millions of illegal immigrants coming into our country, flooding our cities, flooding the countryside. I think the number is going to be 15 million people by the time you end this. By the end of this year, I think the real number is going to be 15 million people. They come from prisons. They come from mental institutions, insane asylums. They say, sir, please don't use that term, but it's true. They're terrorists at a level. It was very interesting on NBC.
What's he talking about, Pat and Wayne? Sounds like it, right? Ah!
I saw a poll, and I saw some statistics, and it said in 2019, there were no terrorists. They caught no terrorists. There was nothing that they saw. There was no anything. And now, this year, it's a record number like they've never seen before. So we did a great job at the border. We did a great job with the military. We did a great job with inflation. We had essentially no inflation. We had a great economy.
True.
And we didn't have an Afghanistan disaster. We were getting out, but we were going to get out with dignity and pride, not the way they got out. That was a surrender and an embarrassment and horrible. We gave $85 billion worth of equipment to the Taliban. We had death, so much death and so much horrible destruction. And it was a terrible thing. I think it was the lowest point in the history of our country. Now, with all of that, we can change it.
See, listen, to be honest with you, well, I'm honest, we know that. I got people finders. I'm gonna look up Trump. I don't think that's in there. I don't think they have the ex-president's information out there. Like at Trump's email. Hey, Donald, listen, seriously? I'll drive down there. I'll drive down South Florida. I'll come meet you. Let's talk, man. Listen, he's gonna have to become president. There's no doubt about it. Because we don't have like Chris Christie that could probably do a really good job with the country, I think, because he's a northerner. He ain't no southern hick. And Trump's from New York, right? He's going to have to be president. He's going to have to be president. Because he's right. And he did do some good things, right? Maybe he inherited it, whatever. But look at now. Look at how fucked up this shit is, right? Okay? And like Jacksonville, I can look it up. Maybe I will. Hold on.